Well, just call him Butter because he's on a roll. Win number 7 tonight. He swept NASCAR weekend. 3rd win in a row. I'm telling you, or 3rd win in the last 4 starts. 3 wins here at Talladega Short Track. It just goes on and on and on. The man with the plan, Jake Knowles. You got our VP Racing Lubricants Slick Move of the Race Award on lap 44. A single lane racetrack. And somehow you wrestled away the lead from Jaden Frame on lap 44. Talk us through it.
I think got good there. My car did right in the center of the race, and I felt like if I kept pressuring him enough, he'd keep driving harder and harder, and he kept sliding up just a little bit. And he left me just that little bit there, and we got side to side there going down the back, and I just knew if I drove all the way straight to the rubber, then I could beat him off, and it all just worked out.
And then you pulled away for your 7th win of the year. I mean, we talked last night after you won that you got this thing going on. What do you got to do to carry it on to the end of the season?
Just keep on like we're doing. Buggy and Lance and Jonathan and Chris back at the shop there. We put in, it's crazy how many hours we put in a day. They all work a real job and then come over there at night, and I can't thank them enough. Phillips Properties, Coosa Heating and Cooling, Knowles Race Parts, Knowles Trucking, Martin's Record Service, Josh Roberts Trucking, B&A Farms, Stealth Carburetors, Race Tech Motors, our VP Fuels. It's everybody that's a part of this. It's pretty cool right now.
I'm telling you, got a lot of help. You got Kerbo logging in there helping you this weekend too. And I tell you, it just takes all that. You've put it all together. Like you say, you got a lot of good help. And you probably spend more time at the shop working on other people's race cars than you do your own car.
Yeah, I don't really work on mine much. I work on customer stuff, and Buggy and Lance and Matt and Jonathan and Chris, they work on it, here and there, and I couldn't do it without them. We've been fortunate and busy at the shop and working on cars, and they get this thing ready, and they're doing an awesome job, and I'm the lucky one that gets to ride around in it on Saturdays.
Well, we're going to Southern Raceway in Milton, Florida. Kind of a different deal than what you're used to here in the Southeast as far as racing surfaces go. What are you looking for when we get to Milton, Florida?
I don't know that since it's 2 races, that one race is short, so we'll probably have a little different game plan than we did last year. But we've definitely got some good notes from last year down there when we went. That was our first time there, but pretty excited to go back. Obviously, get to eat seafood and race. So that's always good. And we'll just go down there and see how they have the track. I've watched some videos. It looks like they've had it a little wetter this year, but we'll just go see what we got.
Jake Knowles, win number 7 tonight here at Talladega Short Track, taking another step towards the 2019 Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series National Championship. Coming home with a 2nd place finish tonight out of Deckard, Tennessee, suburb of Winchester, Tennessee, Jaden Frame. And Jaden, started out tonight pretty good. You were the Boyd Built Fabricators fast qualifier, started on the pole, and it sounded like that your night was good for a little while, but it got kind of bad on the first lap. Tell us about lap 1.
Well, it was just I went off in turn 1 and I got carried off in there a little faster than I wanted to, and then got turned around and got meleeed in the front end, so it bent crap all to pieces. So it was just a bad night starting out right there, and we had a good run until Jake, he passed me. I used up my right rear tire, so we had a good run going until then, but 2nd place, can't complain.
Well, with all that, coming home in 2nd place tonight here at Talladega Short Track with the Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series, and it looked like that you were trying maybe to pace yourself a little bit, because that lap car, Rod Carroll, you were trying to stay, a few car lengths behind him on a 1-lane racetrack, and I guess you knew that Jake, if he was going to get by you, he had to get out of the sweet spot of the racetrack, and you kind of do that at your own peril.
Yeah, well, I got close to him, and then the car got really tight, so I just backed off and tried to save my right rear tire as much as I can, but I didn't save it enough. Jake did a little more saving than I did, so he come out with the victory.
Well, with all that, getting wrecked on the first lap, leading 44 laps, coming home second, it's not all bad.
No, it goes back to the Ice Bowl. Same thing happened at the Ice Bowl, so.
Well, you just keep swinging, young man. You did move up ninth in points, so, that's worth a point fund check at the end of the year.
Yes, sir. We'll come back. We may be at Southern, I don't know yet, so we'll see.
All right, Jaden Frame coming home second tonight. A hard night for this young man, but a good run with the Durrence Layne Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series here at the Hornets Nest, Talladega Short Track. Coming home with a third-place finish tonight, one of the Hole in Wall gang members, Oakley Johns, out of Hole in Wall, Tennessee. And where's Tyler Wood? You guys are usually hooked together on the racetrack, in the pits, going to dinner. I mean, he finished right behind you once again, but you got in front of him, finished third.
Yeah, I think we was holding him up there towards the end a little bit by the way my daddy was showing him his sticks. But, racing under rubber like that, you got pretty much one groove. And, if you ever get out of it, of course, he'd probably pass me back. But that's just how it went anyways.
You've had a steady season this year, and I believe this is the first time you got to talk to me this year. Finishing in the top three, you're getting better and better each and every race. What do you got for the rest of the season?
I don't know. We're working on a lot of new stuff right now, trying to learn something. But we're going to give it everything we got these last race at Milton and then the last race at Magnolia and see how it goes.
Moving up to third in the point standings, the third place finish tonight here at Talladega Short Track. Oakley Johns out of Hole in Wall, Tennessee, member of the Hole in Wall gang.